but they don't seem to be able to fire on them. And yeah, they're like little cheapo tanks are no match for our bigger ones. Especially if we can panic them beforehand somehow. Because then their shots are they're so inaccurate that if we just sort of hold the base here, we should be fine for a very long time. They're sending vehicles over there now. So we're going to play pretty much base defender for a little bit here. Like in the long run, so long as we don't lose any of the KIs, or we lose very few of them, we might just be able to whittle down their tanks to a more manageable number. Because on the strategical map, I mean, their left flank, their left flank is pretty much, well, technically their right flank, our left flank, is just smashed up beyond repair. All of their troops have like abysmal morale and stuff like that over there. So I'm not too worried about this situation all too much. It's not dire, but I would much prefer it if we didn't lose, say, too many things, obviously. Yeah, there's their main force. Now the matter is whether or not our heavier tanks here can just lay on damage. Their tanks are starting to get worried, starting to get shaken up by a little bit. Mig's gonna go down. Those are pretty expensive planes. 2 missiles. Yes, boom! Yeah, they only have 4 of those MiGs so far. So we can take these. If we can take those down, that'll be really, really good. Yeah, and all of those tanks are panicked. Oh, I have a feeling that those MiGs are armed with ATGM-based weapons because they were able to sock my, And our air supply, our air protection net wasn't able to take that one up. That's gonna remove 2 of those special UDT seals, unfortunately. We're gonna do a little trade here, I suppose. We're gonna trade them some special forces and some heavy tanks for an entire battalion of troops over here. Let's see what we can do. Some of these SEAL teams can man this area, take them down. Boom. There we go. Alright, so this area should be safe for a little bit of time. It's a shame that we lost a lot of... Are they deploying smoke again, really? Alright, so, here's what I think I'll do. We can spawn some troops, and I want to get my tanks resupplied. I want to get them healed again. But the thing is that I'm not really sure whether or not this road is safe for movement. So we'll deploy one of these little recoilless rifle things just to make sure. And I'll try to get the tanks into a little safe zone over here by recon heli. Oh, perfect. We actually have air supply. All right, that makes it easier. So yeah, I'll move my tanks here inside the back. Because I know one had really low health and the other ones look like they all took a little bit of battle damage just in general. Fly on the CH thing full of supplies. It'd be really useful if we were able to remove units from this campaign map, because then it removes the problem of like once these supply units are sort of dropped off, you don't have any FOBs, and with that said, you can't you don't have like a supply base here on the map, so these things are just floating piñatas of points at that point after they're sort of used up. Alright, so do a little landing here, that'll get our craft healed up. Now they might send some more armor, they might not. And perfect, that'll get our tanks resupplied. They don't need any more fuel though, they just need parts and ammunition. Oh, they're sending something over there. I saw some vehicle buzz by over here, so I'll get our little recoilless rifle thing to fire at point blank range if they cross. And I think this is just a battle where neither of our forces have enough supplies to really push forward to really take the fighting to the other side. Really rather interested in seeing how many tanks they have left afterwards. Don't really know what those are. What are those? The AI seems to be having some trouble doing something here. Oh, I think those are artillery pieces actually, huh. In that case, I mean that target looks pretty good. I noticed that those things were 75 pieces or points each, so I think this warrants a little bit of special forces. So we've got our UDTCO dudes deployed. They're gonna bounce through this complex. Okay, well, it looks like we encountered a little glitch. The game is just having fun with vehicles over there, somehow. Looks like they're just gonna kill off all of my aircraft the minute that they show up, or all of my infantry the minute that they show up. So I think it's, yeah, I'll just bring a few more of these M60 things because we can afford to lose them. Because I mean those UTC seals definitely did pay for themselves over there. They took out a lot of the higher point value stuff, but those bombs, damn. Just try to get my little thing to control the lane here. Probably should face the opposite way. Aw. Right, well, I mean, that is pretty much that battle. What do we have for... do we even have any artillery? No. Like, usually I would just end the match, but I mean, there's no real way I can do that unless I just sort of wait out the time. And, you know, I don't really want to pause, because earlier we did have that problem with the video, getting really... the video audio and stuff cutting out, so I don't really want to pause the video right now. We'll just wait until this time's out, really. So, well, we got the plane, so that's kind of good. Damn it, how is their shelling this effective? It's just like chasing my tanks. Got two of their airplanes. I mean, that's still pretty hefty. There we go. I mean, that was a nice little bit there. So let's see. They're actually down to 6 tanks. Yes, they're down to 6 tanks. They lost 2 of their recon little things, but that's, you know, that's kind of minuscule. But their planes are really starting to get chopped up, so that's good. Yeah, that'll be turn 3, I suppose. So, coming from here, yeah, there. So many troops, so easily trappable because they have nothing on the front now. I think I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna go get some food, and when I return, we can probably play a little bit more of this. So I'll see you guys then. Looks like we'll be able to entrap this entire pocket of troops. This fighting is more or less evenly matched, slightly less in our favor, and the naval amphibious landing here is just gonna continue, and it'll be a brawl. I'll see you guys then.